Welcome to Civics 101 from the Utah Civics Project. This video focuses on due process. What is due process? It's a fundamental principle in the legal system that ensures fairness and justice. It serves as a safeguard against arbitrary denial of life, liberty, or property by requiring adherence to established legal procedures. Let's talk about how it works and why it matters. There are two types of due process: procedural and substantive. Procedural due process means the procedures the government must follow in criminal and civil matters. Substantive due process describes unenumerated or general rights that citizens have from government interference, such as the right to privacy, for example. This video focuses on procedural due process. Procedural due process ensures fair treatment when the government seeks to deprive individuals of life, liberty, or property. It has three key elements: a notice, a hearing, and a neutral decision-maker. Here's an example. Procedural due process prohibits a police officer from arresting you for having expired license plates and putting you in prison without having a court hearing. All three features of procedural due process are important. First, a notice. This means that a person must be informed of legal actions that may affect their rights, allowing them time to respond or prepare a defense. The notice given must be clear, timely, and delivered reliably through appropriate methods. For example, when the police officer gives you a ticket with a court date, that is your notice. You have time to gather evidence, inform your family, and prepare your defense. Second, a hearing. A hearing provides a person the chance to present their case before an impartial authority, usually a judge. As a test to ensure due process, the following must be addressed at the hearing: how the person is affected, the risk of mistakenly taking the person's rights, and the government's interest in the offense. This test balances procedural safeguards with practical government operations. In criminal proceedings, a full trial may be required, while less formal hearings may suffice if they ensure that there is a fair opportunity to be heard. And third, a neutral decision-maker. A neutral decision-maker is essential for impartiality and fairness. The decision-maker, usually a judge, must be unbiased and free from conflicts of interest. Neutrality ensures that decisions are based only on evidence and legal arguments. This requirement extends to administrative hearings, where decision-makers must remain independent and free from external pressures. Here's an example. You or your lawyer present your case to an impartial judge. They make a decision for or against you. If the judge declares you guilty, punishment is assigned. If the judge declares you innocent, you're free to go. Why do we need due process? Basically, to preserve human rights. Without procedural due process, the government gains more power to punish without evidence and to wreak havoc without any explanation. From the filing of the case to the judge's decision, due process of law ensures that no untried person will suffer unjust punishment. For example, without due process, any person could be taken by any law officer for any reason and be imprisoned indefinitely, without a chance to prove their innocence. Writer Erie Stanley Gardner put it well when he said, "I have never stuck up for any criminal. I have merely asked for the orderly administration of an impartial justice. Due legal process is my own safeguard against being convicted unjustly. To my mind, that's government. That's law and order."